Yo, greetings, people. Welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man Probably Presents. You know what it is. Say What Wednesday. We are here. We are here with a stacked bunch of individuals here with us tonight. This panel is going to be on point. It's going to be Battle of the Beards. I had to move some things around a little bit because we got a a behemoth in here. My brother from another mother, Miguel's in this building. You know, his beard, you know what? It's bad when you got to, clear out some space and you got to actually make sure the budget is right for the person and the beard. You know what I mean? Well, it's not just the person, but you got to actually put insurance out. So he asked me, he was like, yo, if I come on your show, I need you to put some insurance out for my beard. I was like, damn, what? He was like, yeah, I need you to put some insurance out for my beard because if my beard scrapes across the mic from talking too much, I might lose some strands of hair. So I need some insurance. And you got me. I was like, all right, bro, I'll take out a little something for you. But anyway, of course, we got Cam in the building as well. We got Usby in the building. We got, the hardest working man, Calvin, in the building. You're going to see him in just a minute. And also our rope-a-dope second brother, because he thought the show was, I sent him a link from last week. He thought it was last week. I was like, I'm just going to run with it and just bring the brother in there. So he can't do nothing. He can't ditch the show. I got him. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. We're going to run this off. But let me bring everybody else in here real quick, man, because I've been doing enough talking. What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing, man? Y'all good?
What's up, everybody?
What is up? We got S Beam in the. I think I did it wrong. S Beam in the building. That's when you got to echo. Whenever you say his name, you have to echo his name. I don't know how it started, why I did it, but it just sounded good. So every time we do that, it's S Beam. So that's how it's going to be. So good to have everybody here with us tonight. And as always, Calvin is in his luxury truck. Lifestyle of the rich in Calvin. That's just gonna be called.
I ain't rich.
Now.
I just grind. I ain't rich.
You grinding. You grinding though, but your grind is strong. It's definitely strong. So glad to have you here. Second brother, what's going on with you tonight, man?
Man, having that little senior moment on Instagram, you got the brother locked in. Man, I'm sitting up there like, what the hell? Wait a minute. What day? I know Wednesday, like 10th, and they're like, what, tonight?
Got him.
I'm having a damn senior moment over here. Too early for that shit. But I'm good, man. I'm good. But thank you for having me, man.
I love it, bro. Strong arm. Not even have to. That's what I'm talking about.
You like this.
Got him. So glad to have you here, bro. Usby, what's going on with you, brother? You coming in looking clean, got the hat crispy on. What's going on with you, brother?
New Groot hat.
Got the Groot hat. Okay.
With this on the side, dude.
I see that. I see that. I see that. I see you. Kind of floating in with some new material. Always. What's going on with you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Yeah, it's been busy as heck. Getting ready for Comic-Con in a couple months, and yeah, man, just chilling, bro. Chilling, being busy with 2 kids. That's about it, dude.
Now, in case, and Miguel, you already know how USB works. You know how he's an enabler. I'm just letting you know. So tonight,
yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky I couldn't get a reservation when he was down here for Disneyland. So. Right. Just saying.
Right. So somebody on here is going to get enabled somehow because it happens all the time. It's not going to be me because I'm using the force tonight, baby. But somebody is going to get enabled. So we'll see how it's going to be. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for being here as always, brother. Cam, you know what? Here's the thing, bro. With Cam, you got to start doing this. It used to be like, hey, yo, Cam, I'm sending you the link. He's like, all right, cool. Now it's like I'm scared to send. I'm like, I'm in the background. I'm like, I just want to be like, Cam, sir, are you going to be available tonight, bro? Can I get you in? Like, yeah, I mean, Cam's on that Jay Leno time now, bro. You can only get him in if he wants to be.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry, man. Baby take up all my priority time, and it gets crazy,
Newborns,
man.
Hell yeah.
Glad to be here though, for sure, bro.
Hell yeah. And it's gonna be less Star Wars talk tonight, bro. We only talking about one thing.
Always a highlight. That's always a highlight for me. Then great.
We only talking about one thing, bro. One Star Wars thing, and it's because it was a release. We're gonna talk about that, but then we can move on from it.
You can speak me on that one, so we could just One less person to talk to about that.
We'll get you on the next. We get you on the next, definitely. So we got you. My guy Miguel, Toy Quest in the building. I will be seeing you next month. I think that's next month at the Philadelphia
Fan Expo.
Fan Expo.
Yeah, I'm excited, bro.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be super dope. So I can't wait for that, bro. I mean, if you haven't watched him on YouTube, you already know Miguel Toy Quest 101 is in the building. Thank you for being here as always, brother. What's going down? What's going down with you?
Nothing, man. I'm excited to be here, man. Obviously, I'm a fan. I watch you guys, so you know it's good to be here on what's today? Wednesday night.
Yeah, bro.
With a bunch of collectors sharing some stories and enabling each other, man. This is all about. So I'm excited to be here. I appreciate the invite, man. So I'm excited to continue the night with some great topics.
Hell yeah, bro. So glad to have you here, bro. Next up, we got the guy S Beam is in the building. S Beam, what's going on with you, man? Like you hit me occasionally, be like, hey, yo, I'm free. I got a free Wednesday. So, you expect to get that every now and then from S Beam. He'll be like, yo, I'm free. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got you, bro. We're going to get you in there, man. So thank you for being there. What's going on with you, S?
Not a whole lot. Yeah. Thanks for having me on. Like you said, it's pretty rare. I'm usually watching you guys at work. So it's pretty rare that I'm able to come on with you guys at all. So to, accept the invitation from myself to you, it's a real treat. It's awesome to be in the room with you guys.
So S Beam would send me a message. It'd be like, hey, I'm free tonight. If you like the house, as if I'm going to say no. Like if I'm going to tell him no, S Beam, you can't be on. I can't get you on. He knows.
Yeah, I would accept it if you did.
Thank you for being here. And you already know who it is, man. Cal at the bottom, man. Cal, how's the road, bro?
Man, look, today I almost put hands on somebody, so it was one of them days. I almost had to punch a motherfucker in the throat today, but I kept my composure. I was like, let me get this load out of here before I get hurt you, man. So got me a little behind the 8 ball and gonna make me late for my delivery now, but I'm just doing what I gotta do to make it do today. But yeah, today it doesn't happen often, but you get them days you be like,
them days when you just be like, yo.
Everybody treats truck drivers like shit, and then they don't realize you work for yourself and you're the boss, so they hit you with that. Well, if you want to hit your dispatcher, you want to call your supervisor, motherfucker, that's me. You talking to
me, motherfucker.
So miss the bullshit. You talking to the boss, so get it done and make it happen. But
hell yeah, I already know. Anyway, it's a place you can relax, bro. Thank you for being here as always.
Thank you guys.
And everybody out there in the chat, thank you for being here with us tonight, man. We're going to have, an incredible topic, like discussion. Again, Jay might be in here in a little bit. He's fashionably late, probably shooting the videos, out there, smacking some cheeks. We never know with brother cousins. And look at the second brother like, yup. Look at him. He's like, yup.
He's like a certified rogue cheek slapper.
Bro, smack.
For
definitely,
real,
bro.
You just you don't see a face, you don't see a body, you just see a hand go pop and gone.
Pow. That's what I'm talking about. Definitely. And speaking of cheeks, listen, bro. Speaking of you can't. If we talk about smacking cheeks, you have and you must have the right attire when you're doing so. You can't just be smacking cheeks and not have the right attire when you're smacking them cheeks. So definitely what you need is some custom gloves. When you are basically smacking some cheeks, make sure you got them. And if you haven't already purchased them, we are going, look, we're heading into summer, but you're going to definitely, he got the summer line too. They're light, they're comfortable, and he's going to have assortment of colors. So don't forget Cam's custom gloves. I'm telling you, embrace the cheeks. Always, definitely. Thank you, Cam.
You know what's so crazy, bro?
And if you need an alibi, those gloves grip basketballs very well.
Yeah, they do. I actually looked up bulk gloves the other day and put my logo on them, and I'm like, I'm about to go start selling these boxes in 100. Like everybody getting gloves, everybody getting pair.
Yo, I told you, I went to when we were as a matter of fact, Cal, when we were in we went to Star Wars Celebration in London, dude came up to me, he was like, man, I love your show. Tell Cam I need them gloves though. I need a pair of gloves like they were real. And I was like, what?
Yeah, real like, merchandise. They like
I was like, nah, it's sort of a joke.
Like,
I'm telling bro, has anybody ever hit you up? Yeah, bro. Cam, has anybody hit you in the inbox about it, bro?
Yeah, like 2 people. They really,
bro, do it. Put your YouTube channel on it. Hand them out.
All right,
real talk.
I looked them up and everything, and I was like, oh shit, I can get like these joints from Etsy, and they gonna customize them for me. Like 25 for a pack. And I'm like, man,
yo, come on,
get this in motion.
Get it in motion, bro. Get it floating in rotation. I'm telling you to work. It'll come through as always.
Yep.
Oh man, it's too funny. Anyway, thanks everybody for basically being here tonight. Let me address the chat real quick. We got Ash Chase, Cam's collection. My birthday's today. Just saying. Definitely, bro. We got Rodney in the building. I'm still waiting on my damn Matt Murdock from CS, aka TW. Oh yeah. Toys Wonderland, bro. Send a story. We got 12-inch. Yeah, bro. We got 12-inch Moose Dream in the building. Rodney is here. FBJ, Late Bloomer is in the building. Thank you for being here. Thule, S Beam is out there as well. I mean, who else we got here? Collector Joey is here. William Owens. We got Renz Talentino, the great Renz Talentino is in the building. Who else do we got here? Said FBJ. Philip the Fool is out there. Del A is here as well. Who else we got in the building with us? Pedro Lopez, DT Artman, SpongeBob Square Balls back in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. Who else do we got? Thule. We got Docinator, aka the Booty King, is in here, man. Thank you for being here as always. Who else we got? Malika Mabane is in here. Thank you for being here, bro. Brandon Salad. Let's see who else we got out there. Jose G. Hernandez is in the building. Daryl Smith is out there with us as always. Who else do we have? Jay, the informant. The informant is actually out there. Damn. Definitely, bro. Thank you for being here, my man. Who else do we actually got out there? Bendu Windu is in the building with us as always. We got Christian Detour Collections in the building. OG fan with Star Wars was just Star Wars. Thank you for being here, brother. Old 16 Collector, thank you for being here. Mark Mitchell's in the building. Collectible Chats is out there with us as well. Who else do we have in here? Man, let's see who else. We got a few more people in here with us. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got Appetite for Collections in the building. Thank you for being here, lady. As always, so good to actually have you here. And yeah, we got quite a few and a few more that actually skirting through here as well. At Mania Wolverpool is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Jiggy Jedi 17 is in the building. Thank you for being here. So yes, it's going to be a good one tonight. A couple things we're going to talk about, run through. We always got to find some things. Even when it's quiet, we find something to basically talk about. That's what we do on this show. But before we kind of kick in, just want to go around on the panel, man. This is going to be like it's like flex your muscle type of things, but basically flexing your muscles with your collection. So we're going to basically go around. I want to know, second brother, when you walk downstairs, bro, and when you walk into your hall of just figures, bro, what is it that you appreciate the most about your collection, brother?
Man, it's like when I come down, it's like it's just so much shit. You always see something different.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn around and look at, I don't know if anybody else feels this way. I'm looking at, God damn, look at all that cash.
I hate that part.
You start thinking about, damn, look at all that cash. But then you also smile about it and say, well, at least we're ahead of the game with some of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, when I look at it and I'm turning around, I look at things, man, I'm just like, damn, any more ideas? But the biggest thing these days is, shit, where do I have room for more, and more?
Yeah.
More
Yeah, bro.
Is that it's that elephant in the room called space. So now when I come down here, I see everything. I smile. They're like, I mean, down here is my safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, if I didn't have this down here, you know, me and the missus and been, I'm not, you know, I don't need to say anymore,
bruh. Bruh, I go upstairs and I hear 4 kids stomping around and laughing and joking and stuff like that. And when you in a house full of, it's not 4 women, it's 5, counting my lady. Oh. So when you in that house, like down here is a sanctuary, bro. I come down here and it's zen. Now listen, I get a sense of peace with them too. But sometimes you need like a quiet space. And this is that quiet space. Just imagine if we all, and you know, pretty much those of us who have kids on the panel, if you didn't have a quiet space, you'd probably be murdering somebody right now. You literally would. If you didn't have a quiet space away from everything, you'd probably be elbowing people off the top ropes every single day, bro. Straight up.
I'd be wanting to suplex little Macho, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just go downstairs. Especially the week he had. God dang.
Oh yeah.
13, man. How old do your kids live?
Oh, okay. So this is the thing. So we got, well, okay. So my kids, because it's like Toya has, you know, her kids. I have mine. So my oldest, of course, she has her own place. So I'm so happy about that. She's 24 years old. That's my oldest. My youngest, she's 11 going on 12. Toya's youngest is 7. That she has an 8-year-old. She has a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old. So yeah. So now when you think about that, it's just like, man, you know what I mean? And they're all women. I don't have a son. I don't have the testosterone floating around his piece. It's not that, bro. It just doesn't work. You know what I mean? So
you know what I started watching and started helping me go to sleep?
What?
The damn Bernie Mac show. I went back. Dude, I went back. Because, man, Little Macho made me want to kill him. So I'm sitting up there like, you know, in this day and age, and people are being, you know, it's very figurative. It's a figure of speech.
Figure of speech,
yeah. Gonna kill him. You know, I got to put that disclaimer out these days. People start panicking and shit. So, man, I'm just sitting up there like, I need somebody on the same wavelength as me. It's like old school. Back in the day, if you did some shit, your mother just hit you with a slipper and she don't even got to look. So, man, I was looking at Bernie Mac, how you start talking about the kid. I was like, damn, Bern, love you to death, rest in peace. But damn, you can't get away with not 1/4 of this shit you talking here.
Not right now. Not right now. Not right now. We were raised.
Man, I look at that shit. Man, I look at it like, all right. I said, this is my therapy right here. At least I can go to
It's definitely therapy. And shout out to Costa, who's actually in the building. He gave me a therapeutic moment the past couple of weeks putting this display together. It's been therapy, my Whaaat moment. So I'm like, yeah, it just feels good. So yeah, bro, I get it. Useby. When you're not out there enabling everyone out there in the stratosphere, I think, you know what? I think that's basically, Miguel, this is what he does, bro. He gets up in the morning, he's like, here's my time card. Let me punch in. Time to enable. That's exactly what he does, bro. That's just basically what he does. That's the name of the game for you. But when you're not doing that, bro, what do you find? I mean, pretty much in your collection. Like, what is it that you value the most about, you know, just your collection? When you go into that room and you see it, like, what just gives you that?
It's not so much when I go into it, but it's when I'm in here doing my thing, and my kids come in. And they're like, oh, what's that? Oh, you got 2 clones? Let me see them. And so that sort of sharing it with them is like the dopest part, because, you know, I mean, other than that, I like the fullness of it all, because I'm not a 1 figure per shelf kind of guy. I like a full display. So I like that. But yeah, I mean, my favorite part is like having my daughter come in here and seeing the blurg and be like, oh, you know, and trying to pet him and stuff like that. And my son, who's in the Star Wars now and the Bad Batch and stuff, like asking like, oh, do you have the Bad Batch? Like, can we open, you know, like that sort of stuff is what does it for me. So yeah,
that's beautiful, bro. That's definitely is. And then you punch back in and start enabling.
Yeah, I was gonna send you. I haven't opened it yet, but I should show you this cool lightsaber I got. It's Cal Kestis. It's a pretty dope lightsaber. And if you notice in the background, you might see some I see. What is it? Spider-Man 2 Jordan ones. You might see those in the background. Just saying.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, Useby. I mean, you just never seem to amaze, bro. SB, same question, bro. I mean, because we know that you're like the king of stop motion at the moment, bro. You're doing your thing with that, bro. But I mean, what do you find that just gives you that moment, that this reflection of just Whaaat moment when you look at your collection, bro? Because I know, look, we all have a level of stress that we deal with. So the Whaaat moment for us is the collection. So what gives you that when you walk in your room, bro?
Well, I guess it's the fact of just having it. It's just there, and you've spent so much time cultivating it and curating it, and spending the money. And then if you make displays like this one, and shout out to
Costa
to show me how to make my own Magi cases.
Yeah,
like my Guardians case, I got an art printing back from Sideshow from Guardians 2, for my Guardian case. And I'm really looking forward to the new Guardians, because I'll do like a versus 2 versus 3 movie thing. And then I even spray painted stars on the background of this one for Star Wars. And that's just that's going to be my Star Wars one.
Got you, bro.
So yeah, it's just knowing that I made these things. It's pretty cool.
That's the thing, bro. Like, and having those spaces, like when we create them, like for me, like the top shelf, what I did was I created like an atmosphere. Michael, shout out to you, and you need to endorse me. I don't know why you haven't already, because I'm constantly in your store every week. I got like you know what? I know people hate when I go in there, bro, because I go in there and I just start grabbing up all the sand. I just take all the sand, take it off the shelves and everything. I was even thinking about the next time we go to a beach, just making sure nobody's lit, and getting a whole trash bag of sand and just putting it in and bringing it home. It's like, nah. But when you can just do that with your display, you spend so much time doing it, putting your figures up, whatever. It's just those moments, bro. So I definitely get it, bro. I dig it. Definitely, I dig it. Miguel, you're a jack of all trades, bro. Collecting, from statues, you have 1/12 too, right? You collect pretty much
everything. I got everything, man. I got toys, I got 6 scale figures, mainly statues right now. Art prints, original art. I mean, you name it. I got a lot. But for me, and that's a loaded question, I'm probably gonna sound cheesy as hell saying this, but for me, it's how far we've come, right? I think YouTubers in particular forget their roots. I didn't have anything growing up.
Yeah, bro.
I was just telling a story on a 6 scale mafia show the other day about micro machines, how my mom actually got me the city van, micro machine van that was like $100 at the time, and we couldn't afford that. She got it for me for Christmas. And growing up, I always wanted to go to Comic Cons. I always wanted to have, when the X-Men came to Pizza Hut and they had like this little cassette with the comic book and the card. That for me, that was like we didn't have cassettes because they were expensive at the time. So for me to get that when that happened was like, I'm never gonna forget that. But it's just how far my daughter and I have come on the channel, and we come down here and we see all this stuff that I dreamed of as a kid. For her, it's kind of like she kind of got into it because of what happened with the channel and stuff. But for me, this is stuff I dreamed of when I was a kid. And I'm a big art person. Like, I love art, so like I appreciate the art behind
bro,
everything, behind the toys, behind the sculpts, behind the 6 scale figures, behind everything. But for me, it's just coming down here and just taking that deep breath and be like, man, from where we were at to where we're at now is just a blessing. So and all this is monetary, so it doesn't necessarily mean anything. It's just the journey pretty much to where we're at and stuff. If that makes sense. I know it sounds cheesy, but
nah, bro, that don't sound cheesy. That's true. Like, we do, and that's why I try to stay as grounded as possible, bro. Like, because think about it, like, coming up, and you touched on something that's really important, is that coming up, like we only dreamed of stuff like this, bro.
Yeah.
We only dreamed like we would collect comics and live our lives through those pages.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? When they started releasing figures, I mean, I'm coming up, raised at that time in Far Rockaway, Ocean Village in New York at that time. Anybody that knows Ocean Village, that was impoverished at that time, bro. You know what I mean? And we moved from there to Linden, when we had finally got our home, a lot was put into that. Watching my pops work as hard as he did, back then, and my mom worked being a traveling nurse back then to get us to the point where we were living comfortably, but at the same time being mindful that, there was me, my brother, and my sister, we fell in a space where like you only got but so much.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And things that we wanted from collecting, even like you already know how it is. Everybody, if you're a sneaker collector too, stuff that you wanted to get, I ain't gonna never forget. The real long story short, my mom bought me a pair of Showtop Adidas. They got stolen in high school, right? Now they got stolen in junior high school. My grandmother was like, "Don't worry about it, baby. We're gonna take you to go get some more." So she got me. I got in the car. Thought I was actually making my way to the mall to get some, and she took me to like a secondhand spot and got me some Pro 500s that had five stripes. So I had to wear a big ass pair of Dreams to cover up 2 of the stripes, so it looked like I had 3. Until we had to say the Pledge of Allegiance, sit down, and they saw them stripes. I got ran out. But anyway, I say that because back then we wanted those things. FBJ, you know what it is, Ocean Village in New York. You already know, bro. That's how it be. So I say those things because of the simple fact that now we're afforded to have this. Sometimes we're not, but we're afforded to have this space. And on top of that, through this, we now have this community.
Mhm.
And some of us, when we have this community, we forget where we came from. The head gets bigger than the heart at that time.
Yeah, man. That's,
you know what I mean?
Yep. You see it a lot, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You see it a lot.
You do. The head gets bigger than the heart, and we act like we can't relate to people that are out there, right? So that's why when I see people at cons, bro, I hug them.
Mhm.
I have conversations with them. We could sit back and bust it up for hours if they wanted to, because I want them to feel like they belong. Cal, this is what we basically did the whole time that we were at Star Wars Celebration. We run into people that we know, and they come up to us. We give them a hug, we dap them up, and we have conversations, real conversations, because I'm not bigger than anybody. I don't care. Look, still a small channel. I'm still working hard to get it to where I need to be, but even still, I'm going to stay grounded. A lot of people forget that, bro. So what you said right there was 100% real. 100% real, bro.
Appreciate it.
For real. Appreciate that, bro. Cam, when you're not selling them booty glove, listen, bro, if y'all don't know, hey, Miguel, if you don't know, so that's another story, right? Through this community, I found out that me and Cam are related. For real. Like, we're family, and that's crazy. Like, we just found, and he's right there in Baltimore, so he's not that far away from me, bro.
Right.
So we just found out that we were related. So anyway, this is what that community brings. Now, Cam, having a newborn, having the kids in the home, having an amazing wife who basically sits there and watches and tells you can get certain things, but then sometimes you're like, yo, she gets amnesia. But I mean, just through the community, bro, like, how is it? What brings you to that moment when you walk in and you see a collection, fam?
Yeah, honestly, man. Miguel honestly took kind of the words out of my mouth, is what I was thinking, honestly, because like there are a lot of people out there that, wouldn't be able to dream about thinking a $200 figure is a reasonable price, you know what I'm saying? Or being able to afford that, but also for daily activities and weekly things that they have to do, So I just feel honestly just really grateful to be able to have the figures I do have in my collection and being able to pick them up at the time, that I was able to. Definitely having a newborn, it definitely puts a lot more things into perspective as far as like what you do need opposed to what you don't need and what you really want at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm just glad to be able to honestly be a part of the community and really just be able to think, like honestly, when COVID hit, I was at the point where we lost our jobs in DC. So
Yeah.
Thinking about like getting a figure was like crazy. So everybody's like, we were all getting them checks, right? The checks was coming in the mail. We was like, oh shit, what am I about to do?
Yeah.
So my wife was like, I know you really want to get this Black Panther figure. Go ahead and get it. And I was like, you sure? She was like, yeah. Like, all right. I'm like, you asked me twice,
Yeah.
So I went ahead and got it, and then it kind of started like a craze, I guess you could say. Because I feel like once you buy that first one, that $200 price, you like, it's not that bad. I can do like 20 of these, right? And then you're addicted at that point.
Bro.
It's crazy, but honestly, for me, it's just honestly being fortunate enough to be able to have figures in my collection in the first place, though.
Got you, bro. Yeah, man, that's just the way it is to be fortunate enough. Like we a lot of us, lived through the most depressive moment of our lives, which was, the whole COVID situation, not knowing, and the thing is, I honestly believe that I had it. Like I gonna never forget, I took my girl for her birthday to the Philadelphia Fashion Week. And this was a couple weeks, it was in February, as a matter of fact. And because remember, everything shut down in March. So I believe that all them people that were there, I actually had it. I got sick. Literally, bro, I think I had it at that point. But, it's just those moments, I think, for the community itself is what brought us all into this collecting, more deeper than into collecting. I know it funded a lot of these companies that wanted to make money because people were stuck in the house and had nothing to do. So they just started shopping for figures. So I get that, bro. I definitely get that, bro. So yeah, it is. It's one of those things, man. But I'm very appreciative of what I have, and how much Toya supports me and has been supporting me from day one, man. So I do appreciate that, bro. Cal, before I get to you, bro, second brother, I told you, bro. Now he sent me a message. He was like, "Yo, I'm stuck in traffic." I don't believe that for a moment. He was smacking some cheeks. This is what he does, bro. And then he was smacking some cheeks. I seen yeah, bro. Her name was Traffic. That's what I'm saying. He was stuck in traffic. He was like, instead of just saying, "Yo, the wife," what? He was like, "Nah, I'm stuck in traffic." Y'all know who it is. Brother Cousins in the building. Jay, what's going on?
What highway were you on if you was in traffic?
Yeah.
He like 495. There was a crash.
I'm just gonna say this.
I would save him. He was down here early this morning, here with me. Down here early. So that traffic coming from down further south on 95 going up that way could get a little vicious, right?
Gotcha.
Get you that Wilson Gotcha. So I give him a little bit of an alibi. Little bit of an alibi.
I'm just gonna say this.
Did he Venmo you?
You know me too well. I'm just gonna say that.
He got a little shine to his skin. He's sweating a little bit. His shirt's a little stretched out. You ain't hiding that shit for nobody, son. You ain't hiding that shit for nobody. He got his protein. Yo, he's got his muscle milk. You saw what he drank, right? You saw what he drank.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What you drinking? Hold up. Pull up that drink. What was that? If that's a post-workout drink, bro.
No, this is Canada Dry.
That's not what you had. That's not what you had.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I love y'all like
FBJ said, "Got him." Got him. Hey, yo, it was crazy because bringing y'all ain't seen him from behind, because when I was bringing him in, bro, right before I brought him in, he was like, "Whew."
Oh man.
Hey. All good.
oh my god.
Yo. Before I get to you, bro.
Y'all know me too damn well.
Hell yeah. We gonna let you.
Thing got toilet paper stuck to his feet.
Oh man.
Yo.
Stop it.
Whew. Oh man. Anyway, before we gonna let you collect yourself before we get you to this. Cal. Hey Cal, when you
Oh man.
Miguel was like the skin was glossy.
Yeah, he looking extra shiny today. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he's glistening and shit.
He glistening.
Oh man. Oh man.
Look, here, hold on, look. Bro, I got you. Look, you need a towel? I got you. You need a towel? I got you, bro. Don't worry. Bottle of water, Gatorade. I got that too.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Damn.
Yo.
Oh man, yeah, pass it all over here. Shit.
Hey, yo, look at this. Look at bro. Cream before the stream. Bring the
Wow. So that's the hashtag of the day. Cream before you stream.
Oh,
wow.
oh,
Wow.
Oh shit.
Miguel, that's fucked
Damn.
up.
He's shining like a grill.
oh,
He said he
shit.
came in shining. He tried to hide it too. Ooh, he said the shirt's all off the neck.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, wait a minute. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
Oh man.
Shit.
Calvin.
Oh,
We all
man.
been there.
Oh.
Bob Dylan gotta stay ready. You already know, Six Salvo. Hey,
yeah.
Calvin. So your collection, bro. What brings
Oh, man.
what brings you to that moment, bro?
Wow, bro, we're still on this question. I don't know what just happened there.
We went way off it like it just
We did.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
Shit.
Cal,
Shit.
you, bro. You know the question. Go ahead and answer.
Well, shit, Jay got me wanting to get home so I can go collect something else right now. Shit. Oh, my God.
I can answer for Calvin. It's all the drawers that Bean dropped when they go into his
Yeah, it's all
room. That
the
is his favorite part about his collection. That they just drop them
All them
panties,
draws.
and
He
that's
collected
it.
them draws off the floor.
Man, shit, I wish I had if that was the case, I wish I had this collection back in my 20s. I could put them to use.
Oh man, you know if you had Mario in this chat, bro, yeah, he be talking about where y'all need to go. Else you already know.
He was in chat earlier. Get on here
here.
if you're in there, Mario.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
good too.
Man, he's on there.
I know he out there somewhere. Six Salvo said
He said, got a beat
you
that.
got a V-neck? Yo. Oh wow.
I can't say shit.
Oh damn.
That's fucked up. Now, anyway,
Oh, my
Cal,
God.
you
Oh,
can go ahead and
man.
answer the question. I'm gonna stop. Go ahead, bro.
Y'all some fools.
Oh, I love it.
Outside of, I think I'm the only one on the panel that doesn't have kids yet. Outside of my bikes, those are my babies in the garage. But other than that, I think I'm the only one that doesn't have kids. So that's the only thing I can't relate to you guys on as far as your answers. But I think I can relate to a piece of everything that you guys all said.
We got some
as
gloves that'll help you with that, yo.
Look, as expensive as this hobby is, I don't need nothing else. Okay, I'm good right now. I got enough expensive shit out there as it is. But no, just the hard work that I know that I get up and bust my ass, and, to be able to walk into my room and just kind of sit back in my chair and be like, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, coming from being a kid, came from nothing, single mother, being able to grow up and just the shit that you want, you can go get now. And I think mom's got me I think she got me a pair of Jason Kids in freshman year of high school, $100 pair of Nikes, and was like, shit, you think you're getting it? You better go get a job. It's the only pair you ever gonna get.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Which led me to Just for Feet, Athlete's Foot, Champs, Foot Locker, Foot Action. I think the only damn shoe store I didn't work at was Sheik's. I don't know if you guys got Sheik's on the East Coast.
Hell
But I worked at
yeah.
every damn shoe store. I've had thousands of pairs of shoes over my lifetime. I don't even know where most of the damn things are nowadays. But you want me to get a job? I'll get a job. Okay. So I've been collecting since before I can even remember. And now between motorcycles, guns, watches, and the collection room, it's always something. But you walk in, like I said, it's just to be able to just sit, chill, have that Zen moment, and be able to just sit back and be like, I did that. It's just it's a good moment.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I get it. That's pretty much how I feel, man. Like, it's we all, they always say that everybody has their vices, and for us in the collecting community, this is our vice. You know what I mean? This is our zen. This is like our moment where we can just sit back and just, despite everything, it's like, and that's the thing is, we have some dark moments. I know a lot of us do, bro. And this is just basically
Hey, I
our
told you,
space
I almost
away
choked the
from
motherfucker out today. I was this close to catching the case today. Y'all think I'm playing?
Yeah, bro. But now I get it though, bro. So definitely I do understand. Jay, I mean, so glad you were with us right now, bro. I know you're glistening, but amongst the glisten, you do look a bit relaxed tonight too. I got to say.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah. You notice
You'd be
second
relaxed
brother
too
said,
after,
second brother said, well, he was at my house in the morning. It's at night now, Jay. It's at night. You weren't stuck in traffic that entire time. So we already know.
I was out, but yeah, never mind. Anyway.
Wait, is that glitter
And
on
then
your
in.
neck?
What'd you say?
And then
Is
in.
that glitter on your neck?
That got glitter on your neck. Hell yeah, bro. But now the question is, Jay, like I said, coming into your room, like with everything that's going on, coming to your room, what do you appreciate the most about, your collection? When you just come into your room and you just see everything there, everything that you basically have, everything that you've worked hard for, bro, like over time, because again, our collection and is a reflection of our personality, each and every one of us. You know what I mean? It's always going to be a reflection of the things we love that we up with, and that we've connected to, and also how we connect with others, that are like-minded individuals. So what do you appreciate the most about your collection, bro?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh my God. Damn. There's a couple of pieces. I think the most would most likely be the vehicles. Would definitely be this one right back here. With that being the DeLorean and the Back to the Future, and because I love those figures. I love Back to the Future. I used to go to sleep watching Back to the Future as a kid, so that like is a straight connection to my childhood right there. So yeah, that may be I think that may be the most. The other would probably, it's like three of them. The other would most likely be like the like all the Avengers, like the Endgame collection, because that just means a lot to me. It has a lot of sentimental value, especially with Endgame, with that movie there and everything. And second would be like all my Star Wars figures. I mean, I think that right now, honestly, when I look at Krennic and Vader and Han and Luke Stormtroopers, when I look at those two shelves, that's like the first thing my eye goes to when I walk into the room, when I walk into this room. So I think I would say definitely those four right there. They just get me every time I walk in. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I own these. So yeah, I would say that.
Definitely, bro. I get it. So all right. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I'm if I had my Bible down, if I had my Quran down, I put my hand on it, bro. But listen, so I have the 84 Wonder Woman, and I have it in the shelf. I actually put the Unreal Customs cape on it, and I put her in the same shelf with the Nightmare Batman and the black suit Superman. So I have the black suit Superman in a traditional pose. The traditional Superman pose, chest out, back in the early days, Christopher Reeves, pose, hands, on the waist and stuff like that. Looking forward. I swear to God on my father's on everything, bro. I come downstairs. Now I always look at everything in my display. Everything. I just look at everything, and I have to, especially if I'm walking down to the far end, to the washing machine and dryer, stuff like that. Now I don't know if one of the kids did it, because I had the oldest. She probably did it. Who knows? But I come downstairs, and my Superman, I swear he was looking forward right before. I come downstairs and it's tilted down looking at the Wonder Woman like that. I swear. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I had to turn his head. I'm like, I didn't touch it myself. So somebody did that shit fucking around with me, bro. But if they didn't, Yo, this ain't no damn. What was that night at the museum? It better not be no shit like that going on in my basement, bro. Because that shit was crazy. But yeah, man. It was what government funneling people on internet track their opinions. Spies are everywhere. Gotta be definitely. Yeah, man. Definitely appreciate that, bro. That was one of the questions that I wanted to kind of ask everybody, because again, like, we don't really appreciate our collection or appreciate the experience of collecting enough, and we don't really get a chance to really share that, you know what I mean, or share it with everybody. Or, you know, I've seen a couple of things in the community, people were talking about it as well. But yeah, there's a lot, man. There's definitely a lot, and you know, it's really, really, really good that we actually have a space where we could talk about it. And you know, here and share our appreciation. We come down, we see these things every day. It takes us away from what we experience every day. So definitely, man, it was something to talk about. So everybody out there, I saw some of your experiences. People who said that somebody actually I saw said they work in a correction community, a correction facility, and coming home just gives them that space. And I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine. So definitely, you always have a space here as always. So good. And thank you for sharing, everybody sharing their ideas. Now, I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to talk about something first. And I want to bring this up. And you're going to probably wonder why, but I know Cam's going to know why I'm bringing this up. And y'all pretty much will know why. And Miguel, you know, because I kind of leaked it last night a little bit on Mafia Show of why I wanted to actually talk about this really quick. Because this is going to be an interesting situation going forward, and especially what we know. Now, let me ask this question. Who on this panel has this Captain America Sam Wilson?
Third batch, it's on the way.
I have it on order. Still have it on order, yeah.
You have it on order? So you still haven't gotten it yet, Usby?
No.
Okay. So is it you have it on order through Sideshow?
I have it on order through Time Walker.
Oh, okay. Got you. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is, and I didn't want to, because I was like, you know what, I don't want to put the photo on here on YouTube, because I was like, you know what, I don't want them getting flagged. Disney coming after me. I was like, I'm not doing it. I ain't doing that. I didn't even put it on the thumbnail. I was like, hell no. But we'll talk about it. So anybody who has seen this knows that, what was it, just yesterday, was it, Cam, I think? That they leaked the actual photo, on the set photo of the new Sam Wilson Captain America suit. It looks more like a stealth suit. Looks pretty dope. Now, we just got this released, and we only see this suit at the last episode of, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Right.
So, are they going to give, now, number one, are they going to give this suit space to breathe on the show? You know what I mean? Before they go into that stealth? Or was that the last? That's the first question. Number two, is everybody who actually has this, or with the intentions of getting this, if they saw that, do you think that this is going to actually change their perception, or maybe keep them from getting this? Do you think that it might affect sales on this piece? Cam, I'm going to go to you first. What you think, bro?
So two-part question, right? So I would say that they're not going to let the suit breathe at all. They're probably going to give us something brand new, and then we'll probably also see a final suit towards the end of the movie. So I'm predicting that there'll be 2 new suits. Just the fact that I think about Captain America Winter Soldier, the original with first Bucky, and he had the stealth suit there, right? And then he had to go back and have his old suit towards the end. So I feel like we're going to get another variation of this type of suit, but with red wings instead. And then, as we know, that what's his name? Joaquin Torres, who's also going to be like the new Falcon, I guess you can call it. He's eventually going to be in this film too. So it's going to be tons of wings in this film. And also with, I guess, Seth Rollins as King Cobra. Because we saw some photos of him being leaked too.
Oh, is he going to be King Cobra though, or is he going to be somebody else?
So I think he's going to be King Cobra. That's just the assumption that people are making. Right. And then also Diamondback.
Oh shit!
Photo. But
I didn't know Seth Rollins was going to be in it. Damn, that's dope.
That's fucking dope. I don't think anybody knew, but I mean, it's after Dave Bautista's performance in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I guess the door is wide open for wrestlers being superheroes. So best of both worlds, just brings more people in to the MCU, I guess, as far as fan base. But it could probably this one possibly could sit, if that's a possibility. That there being more suits. It really just depends on the design, I think, too. And if you prefer this over the newer one that we're gonna get, I love all of them, and I'm like a huge Captain America fan. So for me, this version of Captain America is the one I know from the comics. So I definitely had to get this one, regardless of what they're gonna put out later on, though.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely makes sense. Miguel, I'm gonna turn it over to you too, bro. What do you think? Do you think that sales from this, is going to kind of suffer a little bit now that picture was leaked and people have the so it's sort of like that expectation was set already. We see it and they already basically just drew the eyes to it. And you know what? Sometimes they always blame and say, "Oh no, fans leaked it." Sometimes they allow people to leak stuff, bro, just to kind of
that's all.
draw
that's all in the plan. It's all a work, right? Listen, I don't, man. I feel like Hot Toys be playing y'all sometimes, man, because there's been a lot of stuff, that they tease and then they don't tease, or they'll do some reissue, and we kind of talked about it on Mafia's show. But listen, I know a couple people who have this and done the whole photography with this figure in particular, and it's gorgeous, man. Like I think it's super dope. Now, I think that would be cool if he had a variation with red wings, like the traditional Falcon, but yet with still, with the Captain America and stuff. I think that would be cool. I don't think this one's going to suffer, though, because, I guess my question is, and this is me being ignorant to the 6 scale side of things, but how long do you think it would take them to put out a figure that quickly? I think they're going to take forever if they did do a new figure with a new suit, depending on what comes out in the movies. I don't think it's going to come out that quick. So I think by then this should probably go through its sales and its course, and then eventually, I think something will come out. But that's just me asking, I guess. How long do you think, if there was a new suit, that they would launch it? I guess because they're going to be using the same mold and stuff, right? Because that's kind of what Hot Toys does sometimes.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Well, the film doesn't come out until May 2024. So it does have time to sell out, honestly. In the way that we see the Sideshow, there'll be other places for people to purchase it regardless, But Sideshow, if you're going to them as a main distributor, they seem to have a lot of things going on waitlist opposed to having a lot of stock. So possibly there you probably could see it sell out, but
and the other thing, a lot of collectors tend to buy something like this, and if something else comes out that's newer or better, they end up selling this one anyway. So I don't think it's gonna necessarily put a dent in the sales for this one, because this is pretty spot on, and it's like a good one, you know what I mean? So I could see if it was off, or maybe there were some things that people didn't like about this figure where they'll be like, I'll wait, you know what I mean? But this one's that good that I think people are still gonna buy it. And if the other one comes out and it's that much better, either people are gonna buy both, or they'll go ahead and tend to sell that one to get the new one. But I don't think it's gonna do between the time and how good this figure is. I don't really think it's gonna put a damper into the sales for this one, but I guess we'll see.
Got you. Which is a good point, because there is time, and again, once they even reveal it, or if it's revealed, and even once Hot Toys decides to do a reveal on it, it's going to take we already know how it works, another 2 years. Because if USB, and you're saying you still have this pre-ordered, a lot of people are still waiting on this. Wow. You know what I mean? So again, it's crazy. I got it overseas, but still, it was the day one. I had to have it because, again, Sam Wilson representation, I had to have it. It was so dope. But yeah, I was just wondering, brother Cousins, what you think about this, bro? Do you think it's one of those things where it might slightly affect the sales? Number one, and do you think it was, we don't know because we haven't seen the film yet. So we don't know at what point in that film they might introduce that suit. He might have this in the very beginning. They might let it breathe a little bit. So we don't know. But I know that it probably, just devil's advocate, it probably did upset him that was leaked. What you think, bro?
Yeah. I think a couple of things. Yeah, I think that we'll get this in the beginning of the movie because they always have like some cool opening, action scene opening, with these characters. So I think they'll give us another shot at this in the beginning of the movie. And if for some reason he'll have to, he'll change to the new new outfit during the middle or the end, it's possibility we can get 3 suits in that movie, depending on the scenario and how everything goes. And that would be cool. Another thing, I think Miguel is spot on with this. Definitely, it's going to be a while before we see it from Hot Toys, and that will give it time for this to breathe and for people to cop this one. And now, also remember another thing: we're dealing with a different Hot Toys and a different sideshow at this point now. So smaller batches are a thing. So it's only a matter of time before this thing, may be gone. And I'm guessing by the time, the new one is up for release and, and already out there, this one will probably be on its way out the door. Depending on if, collectors picked it up and everything like that. I think there's some that, some people that are still on the fence about it, but I think for those that have it and you look at these suits, and you look at the shots and everything, this is a great figure. This is still in my running of, figure of the, top 10 figures of the year. This is still in the running, maybe even figure of the year, depending on what else comes out this year. We've got a lot of heat, but no, I definitely think Miguel is spot on. I think this will be, long gone by the time they come with a new suit.
Yeah, I definitely agree, bro. Like, it'd be, and I think that again, it gives it some space. We got Brendan Riley out there. Can't stay. Got to eat my Sour Patch butt naked mix piece. He literally has a box of Sour Patch it has butt naked on the box. Like, that's crazy. So shout out to Brendan for being that's crazy, bro.
My wife was watching that episode with me. She was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Don't even worry about it,
bro." Literally a box of butt naked. I was like, and wouldn't tell nobody where he got them. I was like, "Yo, are they custom?" He didn't say. He wouldn't say.
I
was
just
like,
sat back with a mean ass smirk and just
eating them, mean mugging them jaws, bro. It's crazy. But I get it, man. Definitely, bro. I think it's with this. It's a tough scenario to kind of dig through because it's like it's again people who haven't received it, and I hope it won't be. We don't have to worry about it. It's not gonna be another Captain America or Mandalorian situation, so we ain't got to worry about that. S-Beam, what you think about this, bro? What you think about this whole scenario? And are you getting this Cap, bro?
I too am still waiting for mine.
Got you.
But I agree with you guys that there'll probably be multiple suits in this movie. Maybe like brother cousin said, it's probably even 3, because there's often suit changes in all the MCU films. But I'm honestly surprised this hasn't actually reached low stock yet. So they must have made a lot of them because he's still on pre-order through Sideshow. Expected to ship May 2023, but a lot of us haven't gotten them yet. So
wow. So they delayed this piece.
Do you think that it's because it got such a good reception that they probably started making more, and that's why it kind of got delayed at the same time? Do you think it's a product of that?
I believe that.
Yeah,
sure.
Could be. It definitely could be because I got this a few months ago. I haven't taken it out the box because I wanted to wait until I got this display. Now that I got it here, I'm putting it up. But
you got yours? You got this one?
Yeah. I got it from overseas though.
Gotcha.
I wasn't waiting. I needed just like certain ones I will get. I was like, I'm not waiting for it. I'll pay whatever needs to be paid. I had to have it because this is that dope. It's
you haven't taken it out of the box at all to look at it?
I took it out the box to look at the figure, but I didn't actually unfold the wings or anything like that because I always inspect it. But I'm going to do it, with this display. That's why, because what I did was I'm creating like a snow effect. So I'm putting snow on the ground. I'm creating like a new age version of the Avengers that's going to feature him, Bucky, Yelena, Vision, just a couple of them. I'm just using a couple figures that I'm sprinkling around in there to kind of recreate. But I'm going to do it like a And it made sense to have, Bucky, especially Winter Soldier type of situation. So I want to kind of do that. So that's the fun of being able to, play around with these Costa cases. They're
Yeah,
incredible.
for sure.
Mhm.
You got
Hell
you got
yeah.
like glass on it too.
Yeah, well, so each section I got the glass cut is right here, but I haven't put the glass up yet because I just like looking at it and being able to look at the dimensions through the display. I haven't put any of the glass up yet because I'm just like, it just looks amazing. It just
because they got they got that spray to make the glass look like there's snow on it too.
Oh yeah,
that'd be dope. That'd be dope,
bruh. See. You make it seem like it's frosted. Oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's a good
You shouldn't
idea.
have never told me that, bro. You shouldn't have never told me some shit like that because I'm doing it. Sorry, SB, I'm doing it first. But nah, definitely, man, definitely. Useby, did I get to you yet, bro? Did I ask you about this already?
No, bro. Oh, no. What could be said? What is left to be said that hasn't already been said? First of all, if anyone was surprised by a character in the MCU getting a new suit in his movie, welcome to comic book movies and welcome to comics in general. Nice to have you. No, I mean, I think it's if you were surprised by this, I don't know why you would be. They always have a new suit in the movie. So whether he has this just for the first act and then he goes rogue for the second act and then he gets a new suit in the third act, or if maybe that new suit's because it looks like the stealth suit is just for like a stealth mission at the end, who knows? But yeah, they'll definitely have a new suit. Will it affect the sales of this one? No, I don't think so. I think it was I guess it depends, right? It's like this is a very comic book accurate suit, so I think it serves that for the people who like Sam Wilson from the comics, and also was cool in the show and all that. And I think depending on how the movie goes or what he does in that, it will be cool to have. And it's different enough from the other one where it's just a different suit. I mean, yeah. So I don't know if it will affect it. I mean, if you're only like I'm only going to have one Sam Wilson figure in my collection at any time, maybe, but I think I would be more inclined to get this and then sell it when the new one comes out. Because if you always wait for the next latest and greatest, you're just never going to have a figure. So yeah, I mean, it might not, but I think it's different enough that, especially if you're an MCU collector, 99% of the time you have more than one version of the character. So
definitely, bro.
I think you'll be okay, but
definitely, bro.
Can't wait.
Definitely, bro. Good insight on that one for real. My brother, Mr. Second Brother, aka Eric Dyson, what do you think the chances are that this or the release or leak of that photo will cause residual damage to this piece? Because you see, my brother, in the community, we want to make sure that the brother gets a piece of the pie for being magnificent in this role, portraying it in a way that made us dip into our pockets and supply funds to getting this figure. So we want to make sure, my brother, that he gets as much money that he deserves for this role. So do you think, my brother, that the new suit will affect this? Talk to him, brother.
Well, my brother, I would turn around and say this, and this is what I will put it as. As you have to look at and differentiate, I said, as for you have to look at the original costume as daylight and the stealth suit as nighttime. So that would justify a cost of getting two, not just one.
Gotcha.
Two, I said not just one. Because you have the light side and you have the dark side. So that way, there's no mistaking it. There's no mistaking it at all. It shouldn't have no effect. Because if one is the true fan, they will have both. That's my take on it.
I'll wait for somebody to be like, "Get your hand in my pocket," and then log on.
Bomb room. Definitely, you already know, bro. It didn't happen. Yes, sir. Calvin, I mean,
I know you're not gonna make me go after that. What am I supposed to say after that? That brother's preaching.
Yo.
You got to say something, bro.
Man, long story short, nah, I don't think it'll affect shit.
It's just like, nah, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Perfect balance. Perfect
Yo.
balance, definitely.
Yo.
All day, every day. Nah, good. I mean, listen, like I said, I put that up because again, I just thought about it, bro, because if that would be sort of like an effect, but it could also be a reverse effect, especially for Howard. He's probably like, cha-ching, I know there's interest in it. Let me get the details from them right now so I can get that in production. So as soon as or at least get the prototype up. So as soon as the movie releases or the day before, I'm dropping this. Definitely. So who knows? You know how it works. So we'll just
when I just think about this movie, bro, I'm thinking about like all the figures that could possibly like we possibly gonna get the leader.
Hell yeah, big ass head.
Red Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Thunderbolt
Seth Rollins figure.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy?
Dude, that'd be so cool.
The crazy part is if they go by comics and they keep it accurate, we're looking at this film, which could also easily be a setup for the Thunderbolts, right? In the books, now just follow me here. In the books, Valentina, bro, she was a triple agent who did work with the Serpent Society.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot that can come out of that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if she's secretly working and doing certain things right now. So it's just
what's it called? What's the guy? I don't know the kid's name. He plays Isaiah Bradley's grandson.
Yeah.
So like he posted a photo the other day. I don't know if you can see it or not. But the kid got yoked, bro.
Is that him, bro?
Yeah, it's him now. Remember, he was like scrawny.
Hold up.
Who is that?
Wow,
dude,
yo,
for real?
Wow.
Like to go in probably because I'm like,
Bro, I gotta get on fucking those MCU roids, dude. Like whatever they give those actors, bro, it's just like
wow. This is him, and now this is him right here. Like,
Damn.
Bro, is that him for real?
No, that's him for real.
That's
like, he posted this on his page or whatever.
Man, he chomping down them horse pills.
I'm like,
get your Young Avengers shit now, dog.
bro, like, is he supposed to be in this film?
So I think he might have like a small part in it, just because his grandfather's in there. But I don't know if it's going to be like a lead into him being the Patriot, you know? So because Young Avengers eventually going to come, but we don't know how far really long down the road it's gonna come, you know. So,
yo, get the damn, bro. Like, and how did you hold up? So he must have been doing that over COVID, like straight up, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, it makes me feel bad. I'm in the dream gym 5 days a week, and I ain't
working out right now as we talking. He probably doing push-ups or something.
Mark 51st said he must have called The Rock. Damn,
he must be like that. He must be carrying some Raisinets for real.
Yeah.
We got shrunk up like marbles.
Mafia come through with $5 like super chat preaching. We need a Hot Toy sermon. Collectors repent. Definitely, brother. Definitely all day, man. So yeah, man. Thank y'all for your views on that. Everybody out there just wanted to kind of give a hot take and see where we sit with that and what everybody thinks. Okay, so Cam, we just gonna do this real quick. We're gonna do it real quick. So don't worry about it. We gotta get this over with, you know, because I do got it, you know, Star Wars side to it. So we gotta do it. So we got the reveal, or actually the release finally of this K2, you know, the Enforcer droid. The KX-M4. This actually came out when it was released. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yesterday. So this was basically released yesterday. Now, anybody who doesn't have a K2SO, again, perfect opportunity to get this. I had already decided that before I was going to get 2 of these, but because it was only a 30-second, you know, segment on the show itself, it was just quick in and out for these droids. I don't really have to recapture. And if I wanted to use, you know, one of the Mandalorians and take a photo, I could just still use my K2SO. But for those who don't have it in, this would be the perfect opportunity to get it. So we definitely got this released yesterday, and I know a lot of people were excited about this. Useby, are you getting this, bro? Is this something that you were getting, bro?
Hell yeah. I'm a sucker for droids. Give me it. Yeah, I don't have a K2SO, but he's not necessarily going to be a standing because I don't really have a Rogue One display. So, yeah, I'm getting him. He's going to go with the other droids because he's awesome looking. So, and if we ever get a Cal Kestis, then I can have him fighting him too. So we'll see. But yeah, dude, 100%. Glad people can get it, bro, including myself because I don't have a K2SO.
Hell yeah, bro. Definitely. Heck yeah. Jay, are you getting this, bro? Is this one of the droids you're going to get in your collection, man?
Oh man, I was talking to Big Bro about that today. I may pass on this, but hear me out. I may pass on this, but only to spend more money on getting K2SO because, man, I think I need to go ahead and get me some Rogue One figures. So I'm going to be getting Rogue One figures in the collection. So I think I'm gonna pass up on this. I know it's gonna be a long journey, but I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna look at the groups and I'm gonna, add some grails to the collection. Because I think I'd rather have K2 because I was posing K2SO today at Big Brother's house. And I was like, you know what? I just rather have K2SO than this right here. Because if I get this, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna make me want to get 2 more. Because it looked like some Terminator shit. That's what I see, and I just think it would look badass to have 3. So that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this one go, get K2SO, and a couple more Rogue One figures, and call it a day.
Got you, man. Yeah, I have K2, so I was like, there was no need for me to double dip and get this one because I already have one. So. But I mean, again, I really, really enjoy the simple fact that it's a perfect opportunity for everyone else to get this in their collection. So it's going to be definitely a dope piece to have. As Bean, what about you, bro? You getting this, man?
Yes, but I don't know when, unfortunately. Hopefully he'll stick around long enough for me to get one.
Got you, bro.
I don't have a K2. I would love for this KX droid to join the collection for sure. I think of Andor when I see him now.
Yeah, because he was also in Andor as well.
Walking up the beach like James Bond.
Also in the episode of Visions as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm looking forward to this guy when he joins the collection for sure.
Definitely.
He's good with all the other droids, so.
Definitely, bro. I feel you.
For sure.
Definitely feel you on that, man. So it's an opportunity to get it for people who haven't actually gotten this. They can get it. Second Brother, is this going to be a piece that you picking up, man?
Oh yes, sir. Already pre-ordered it. It's pretty much paid off. Just wait for it to be shipped.
Gotcha.
And I had an idea of how I was going to pose this individual piece by having the probe droid in the background. That pretty much sealed it because I got a 1/6 probe droid that both of them match up real well together.
Got you. That would be dope. That definitely would be dope, bro. Cal, are you getting this piece, man?
My short answer is yes, but undecided. It's not a priority piece for me on top of some of the things that have coming in. But I do love it, the look and presence of it. So, and I don't have a KS2L, so yeah. Not to mention they had a life-size one. Remember they had it at the stage of celebration. I remember looking at it a few times. I was like, "That's a bad motherfucker right there." So yeah, so I do want it though, but as of right now, I don't have it ordered.
Made you happy that Useby wasn't there because he'd probably talk you into trying to talk them into selling it to you. You know what I mean? So that's how he does. That's the stuff he does. So good he wasn't there with us, bro, because we'd have been broke. He's just sitting there like, yo, yeah, right. But and Miguel, it's definitely not something. I mean, is this something that you would think about getting in your collection, bro? Or something that you thought about?
No, I mean, my kitchen is almost done. It's all Star Wars. I think it'll look cool if I had one of these guys, but that's not something I would get. I do have a question though. If one of you guys have the original one like Leo does, would you be willing to get this one as well, or are they too similar to even have both? Everybody got quiet on me. They're like, nope.
I'd probably still get them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so if you would have both in your collection. I'm just curious because like a lot of collectors I see do go down different paths. They either want to have the different variations, even though they're very similar, products. Because we compared it actually to the one Leo had. It had the moving components on the shoulder. It's just the paint applications were different, I believe, and the base obviously, and the helmet. There was some picture that he was holding Boba Fett's helmet, I believe, or a Mandalorian helmet. And it looked sick. That was super cool. But I could see why somebody would have more than one to create like a army or some sort of diorama. I think that's pretty cool. So just curious.
And I feel like K2SO is for your Rogue One display.
Yeah,
like you could put this anywhere in your Star Wars case and it'd look cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that, my Rogue One display is just one of a kind right now, man. So it's just like already having one. It just I was just like, I don't really need to get a secondary one. So I was just cool on it. That was easy. I was like, that was a decision that was already made, and I'm cool with it, man. So, but for those who don't and didn't actually have a chance to get a Chaos Droid, you can now. So definitely it's an opportunity to have it. It is a beautiful piece. I will tell you, the joints are ratcheted and it is, die cast. So yeah, definitely make sure you get it. And if you want to get it, go ahead and get it because it's dope, super dope. I want to go into this now next because and we talk about this a lot, Jay, how we are in a space where third-party companies are really watching, and they're watching like these major distributors, these major companies that are licensed. They're like, you're not going to touch this figure, so we'll do it. If it flies under the radar, then we'll just basically snatch it up and we'll do it. We're seeing a lot of this even with, some of the figures that we haven't, nostalgia in a sense, things that we haven't seen in a long time. We actually now have a chance to get it. Third party might come up by a different name, but hell, if nobody sees the box, they'll never know. You know what I mean? They'll never know. And some of these pieces are really good, but I'm interested. I want to bring this up here really quick because this is a figure that I think that you have to somehow there's no fucking it up. You have to get this figure right, especially for people who know the IP, grew up with the IP, and have been waiting to get something like this in their collection. Maybe have missed out on a few opportunities to get the others, but now we see this. Now, Jay.
Oh, come on.
Yes. Yes.
Jay.
And look, I'm actually just looking at it on my phone right now. Right now.
So, Jay, now they call this the flight officer. We already know it's Ripley. What is the flight officer from Present Toys? Okay. Now, we talked about this a little bit on Mafia's show.
Yeah.
Miguel brought up some interesting points and stuff like that. What do you think about this? What do you think basically about this piece? Is this something, because we're going to do a comparison. Miguel, I'm glad you sent me this. And Miguel, as a matter of fact, can you send it to me in Facebook? And I can just pull it up directly from there.
This guy. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Send it to me there because I can go in there and get it because I haven't been in there in a while, but I can go in and look at it now.
Listen, I only found these to compare, and they're like super accurate to what I think they're. We'll talk about it when you pull it up, but go ahead.
Yeah. So Jay, is this something that, because I got to go to you first, bro. I gotta go. We talk about a Grail and the Grail King. So, bro, is this something that you're going to get? Now, it doesn't have the power loader. It's just the figure right now, bro. So, is this something that you're going to actually bring into your collection?
I'll say this. I think it's a great crash kit.
No, stop it.
I love that. No, I love that term. I think it is.
I broke the chats yesterday with that, thinking it was the other thing you guys say, but it's a crash kit now.
So yeah, it is. It's a good it's a good kit. It's a good kit bash. That head sculpt gotta go. That head sculpt is terrible. I'm sorry. That's the thing that pulls me out of it. I love the accessories. I mean, it's a lot of it's not accurate, but it's close enough where I understand that a lot of people would have appeal to it. I think Anthony is getting it. Mafia is getting it for sure. I think if you're going to get it, if you get like a head, I would get like a head sculpt. I would get like a custom, so have somebody do you a custom, because that ain't Sigourney. I see where they were going, but man, it just looks like Hot Toys from like 2000. You know what I'm saying? Right? It looks that sculpt need work. Damn it! Oh,
so keep that in your mind, right? You see this sculpt. Now, this is Ellen Ripley. This is who we know right now as Ellen. Thanks. Shout out from Miguel for sending me this, right? So this is who we know. That's Ellen Ripley. This is Ellen Ripley that we know from the film. So everything actually on this figure from the neck down looks good, right? It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, we can say that. You know, it looks okay. We can dig that. But then we go to this. It's like, it looks like Karen, bro. It looks like a Karen. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Just like a Karen.
It looks like an angry mom going to school after her kid got beat up or something.
Bro, it looks like a Karen, bro. So we gotta call it for what it is, man. But
man.
Is this again? Here's the thing. I see the attempt, and I applaud them for the actual attempt.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Mafia sent me something here because he wanted me to kind of compare it a bit to also the old version that we actually had through Hot Toys. This one, remember this version?
Oh wow!
Damn! Look at them shoes, son.
Woof.
Yo,
ooh, I forgot to put this on my list.
You should have put this on your list, bro.
Yes.
You gotta do a part 2 to that, bro.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah, it's coming.
you gotta do a part 2, bro.
It's coming. Yes.
Because this, So if now I get Mafia, if you comparing this, you know what I mean, to this, then it's a clear win. It's definitely a clear win.
Oh yeah,
that's a clear update. You know what I mean? That's definitely. And here's the thing: you can only go up from this figure, because the thing is, it's like they might improve it. They might listen to everybody and improve it. But again, with that saying, Jay, what you gonna do, bro?
I admire it. I totally admire the attempt. I admire the attempt and just the fact that I think this is the year of third party. Third party is killing shit, and they're making dreams come true. And I love that. I love that they're giving people options, because a lot of times Hot Toys is just leaving money on the damn table, and it's like, come on, man. There's people out there that want this. So I like the fact that you do have the option of having, a representation of her in 1/6. And if you get her with if you're able to find a way to get her with a power loader, that's a damn flex for sure. So it's going to be interesting to, when this come out, and to see what people are going to do with it. For me right now, it's kind of a pass. I do like the accessories. I love the accessories. I love that pulse rifle, and the shells and everything else. And even the shirt, the weathering in the shirt looks good. They did.
The alien pod too looks good.
The alien pod looks great. It looks really good. And then I'm looking, I'm like, damn, they even got the damn it's a seamless body they're doing for it as well.
Yeah, I think it is.
So it's a lot of good with this. Like I said, I think I may be passing on it. I don't know. I may be passing on it, but I really would like to see, if I would get it, I know me, I would be really tempted into trying to get like some type of custom head sculpt. And we all know custom head sculpts are not cheap at all. So this would be like, paying 180 or 200 for the figure, and then paying like another damn near what, 500 to 600 for, at the low for, that's at the minimum for a sculpt. So this can be for me would easily become like a damn near $1,000 figure. So I don't know. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Still thinking about it.
So the jury is still out on it for right now.
Yes. Yep.
So okay, I'm gonna go before I get to you, second brother, I want to go to S Beam real quick because S Beam, when I saw this immediately and having you on the show tonight, the first thing I thought about was like, okay, a dope ass stop motion that I know that you can actually do with this piece if you had a xenomorph.
Mhm.
But is this something that when you saw it you know, you thought about the possibility of having it, or is this something that you think you would get?
I'm still considering it as well, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I like it, maybe with a repaint, because I could do that pretty easily. But the head sculpt is definitely. I don't think even a repaint would get it to where it would look closer to Sigourney Weaver. I mean, maybe, but I'd have to see the sculpt in hand.
Yeah.
Pictures are definitely not being like repaints. Screaming repaint will fix this.
It's the eyes for me.
Yeah.
The eyes, it just, if you, because I was covering the eyes and looking at the mouth. I was like, okay, from the nose down, I'm good. But it's the eyes that kind of make it different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, you know, it is what it is though. But yeah, no, SB, I could definitely see it if you got it.
I like it. The representation is there, you know. It's
Mhm.
and it is. It's not the MMS-22.
Yeah. This is true. This is definitely true. This is definitely true, bro. Yeah. So, second brother, you said that you were looking at it on your phone, so I'm guessing that this is something that you're interested in.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the head sculpt, like you said, the eyes, but you know, for the effort that it was done and the chances of us actually seeing if Hot Toys would make this, that's very, very thin. So, you know, I think it has the spirit. I mean, it has the spirit of the character just enough to pull it over that edge. Until someone comes out with a head sculpt for it, and then you know you just swap it out. But I mean, for how the way it looks now, I'd be satisfied with it.
Yeah. That's saying a lot. Definitely saying a lot. Now, it's not Star Wars, but Cam, I gotta do this, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I thought it was Tim Curry from Rocky's. I'm not gonna be picking it up, but I applaud them for giving that good old college try in there. You know, hopefully a lot of people can add this to their collection if they missing it, but it's gonna be a no for me.
It's gonna be a no for you.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
probably no for you. I get it.
Yeah, no Rocky for me.
That's gonna be stuck in your head now, bro. He said stuck. Yeah, Cam has a habit of doing that, bro. He did that a couple times and shit with a couple figures. So yeah, it's the wrong person to ask. Calvin, are you gonna get this piece, bro?
It's something like that. Dana Barry.
What you say? You breaking up? I think you in a space.
Let me translate that for you. He said no.
All that came through was Dana Barrett. That's all.
Yeah, bro. He said, "Let me translate." He's like, "No, brother, no. We this ain't moving. This ain't floating the boat. It ain't actually happening." Useby, you there, brother? Is Useby there? I think Useby stepped away. I don't know if he's gonna get his. Here's the thing, like, because I was gonna get the version that they released. The first version, the first Ellen Ripley from the first film, because that was dope. I just missed out on it.
That was a good one.
I definitely missed out on it. And I hope they do a 2.0 or a re-release of that. I don't care. Yes, I said it. I hope they do it, and I would, get it. But we have to see. And Miguel, we talked about this last night. You was already, as soon as Mafia went to you, was like, yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah. So listen, I don't really like trash stuff, right? So like at first when I saw it, I was like, no way, who's this boy, right? And then I was like, you know what? Let me give the benefit of the doubt. So I started Googling because I'm like, all right, well, they have to. I know for sure they took this from something, and those two pictures I sent Leo. I think was what they were trying to capture. And then I went and was like, well, you know what? She's obviously a beautiful woman, right? But she has this weird stare and kind of like a lip bite that she does. So I was wondering, man, it's probably hard to capture that. Like if you Google her, she has the same freaking stare in any movie that she does. It's just like, you know what I mean? And I think that's what they were trying to capture with this, but like, and listen, like, brother cousin said, I appreciate the effort, right? Because other companies aren't doing this. They're trying to do something new. I called it a crash kit, broke the internet the other day. But this is good for what do you call it? Bash kit? What do you guys call it?
Kit bash.
Kit bash. For you to use certain parts and stuff. But I guess we didn't get a price for this yet, did we?
I don't know because I didn't see it at all. I have no idea.
Right. So if it's super cheap, why not? You know what I mean? Because you can use the parts for it. But if it's expensive, I'm like, nah, I don't know. But for me, I think what Calvin was trying to say was the representation. If it's not there, it's not something for him. I think they nailed everything because, brother cousin was saying, everything else to this piece I think looks pretty cool, right? But like from the neck up, it's just like, nah, man, the hair, like it. But again, it's hard to, I think, capture that stare that she does. If you guys Google her, you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, I wouldn't get this though. It's not there for me. It's not her. If I see that, I just it's like my neighbor across the street putting on some army.
The hard part about it is it's nostalgia, bro. And I want Ellen Ripley. Like I really, really do. Like I would love to have this figure or have a figure in representation in my collection, because I think it would be so dope. It's just that when you're doing something like this, you have to get it right. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. You have to get it right. It has to be done right. You can't half-ass a figure like this third party. It's not something that you can do. You know what I mean? So that's why for me, it's just like, looking at it, it looks, again, from the picture that Mafia showed, I was like, okay, I see the difference. You know what I mean? I see basically there is a difference, in the version, that we might actually see, that version, the Hot Toys original version. So this definitely trumps that one. I get it. But even with that said, you just can't get that sculpt wrong. You know what I mean? You can't do it. You definitely can't do it. So I don't know. Anybody out there, like I said, you'll get your chance to get your hands on one if you haven't already. Because if you want it, you'll definitely be able to get it. Yeah, Justin McFly, the Barbarian is closer. I'm actually going to go to that one next.
It makes me want to abandon my Andor head sculpt and work on a Ripley head sculpt, to be honest with you.
Yo, you might want to actually do that because that it looks good. And I think it would make more sense to have.
I can always come back to Andor.
Yeah, you can always come back. You can definitely come back to that. But this piece, if you could pull it off, and I know you can, it would just basically make so much more sense. You know what I mean?
They said the price. They said the price. $210.
$210.
Wow.
$210. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I mean, for a figure like that, definitely it's not bad. You know what I mean? You can have it in your collection. You can, it makes so much sense to have it. But I don't know. But sticking with the third party line, I want to kind of go to this next one. It's called the Barbarian. Again, looking at this one, like they said, it's a tad bit closer. This is a third party figure that I saw. The body looks incredible. The material looks incredible. Now, the thing about it is, would you say, and I'm gonna stick with you, Miguel, would you say that this is more forgivable?
Yeah, 100% more forgivable. So I listen, I had no idea these things were coming out. Like, so they surprised me with it on the show yesterday. So like they got my reaction, right? So I'm like, man, show me that. Somebody in the chats was like, oh, the Barbarian came out. I was like, who? Conan the Barbarian? Like Arnold? And they're like, yeah. I was like, yo, pull it up, right? I'm excited, right? Arnold fan, whatever. My stepdad's huge into, Arnold, his lifting days, and Conan the Barbarian, obviously. So they pulled it up, and I was like, this is not what I picture when I see Conan. Now, the face is not there for me. It's really not. Especially like this pose right here, it just looks like some jacked up dude, right? But again, the body looks dope. I think it's a seamless body as well. When I think of Conan the Barbarian, I'm not thinking this getup he has on, but I do appreciate this getup. You know, the boots, all that stuff. Base is super dope. I think it was like bones and stuff. I can't remember. Apparently, the weapons are metal. So this is definitely more forgivable, and especially because I asked this question because I'm ignorant to it. You know, has anybody else done a Conan the Barbarian? Apparently not. So for this being like the first try, I give it a pass. I think it's cool. Obviously, the price is a factor. If it's cheap, like the other one was, for sure, why not? I think it looks dope though, but I just think the facial features are not necessarily there. I think they killed his eyebrows too much. He's got they're too bony. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I appreciate it though. I appreciate it a lot more than the other one, if that makes sense. But I think it's dope, man. Like I said, I really, that's why I don't like I don't really do bashing, companies. I appreciate what they're doing. Like you said, Leo, you nailed it. The nostalgia is there. They're bringing, our generation back into a figure, bringing it to life for you in your own collection. So I appreciate what they did here. Do I think that they could have probably focused a little bit more on the facial features and the portrait? Maybe, but this is their first try. Definitely more forgivable. I think it's cool. I think there's a lot of people who will be getting this. Someone yesterday said it looked like Fabio in the 90s. For those who don't know, that's the guy who got hit by a bird on the
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah, butter. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. And take what I say with a grain of salt, because I'm just like the outsider looking in on it. I'm a huge fan of Arnold, huge fan of Conan the Barbarian. But like I said, I was thinking he was gonna be like, without the shirt on, the freaking, you know what I mean, like Conan the Barbarian. But I appreciate this version of him. The face is not there for me.
You know what? You can probably get away with this particular figure, this version. Well, and again, this is the Barbarian version, but if you were to do a repaint, not a custom repaint on it, but a custom repaint, and give him the look that he gave when it was him, when he, the stripes, the black stripes across his face and everything like that.
Oh,
you could probably, if you did a repaint like that, you can probably get away with it. You know what I mean? And it not look as, yes. Yeah, SB. That's what I'm talking about, like that. If you to do something like that, then you can definitely get away with it. It would be something you can get away with it, So, that would definitely be something you could do. Jay, I know you're getting this, bro. You already saw as soon as this went up, I just felt your pocket.
I'm gonna tell you, this may be a cop, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think I can work with this. This gives me enough to work with, because I got some spare Arnold head sculpts from older Terminator Hot Toys figures. I actually got a Kit Bash T800, so I could take that. I could take that. I gotta pull that hair off and attach it, which shouldn't be too hard. But I think with a little kit bashing work, I can make that something spectacular, because the bones are there. You know what I'm saying? This figure's, like they say, this figure's got good bones. It's got fantastic, body sculpt. The weapons, all that looks great. Even the rooted hair. I'll be damned. The rooted hair looks good. Looks like it's styled and everything. If I can just get, find a way to, do a little surgery and pull, scalp them and put that hair and attach that hair to a better Arnold sculpt, which I think I can do. I got the equipment to do it. I think that'll be something. So yeah, I think I'm gonna get this one for sure.
Do we have the price for this? I know I keep asking that, but
it's 278.
278. I just sent him this picture. This is what obviously we're going for. So now it makes me kind of like it a little bit more because it's representing something that actually happened, which I think it's cool. But
Yeah.
it's dope.
Yeah. Oh, it looks pretty good to me, bro. I mean, and I've seen like some custom sculpts out there. The ones that it looks good. I'm not going to front. It's not completely accurate. Again, we got to always remember it's third party, and I'm pretty sure that if Hot Toys, and this is what they need to get back to, bro, doing these one-offs, these different IPs, and I get it, like they sign license, they have licenses for other companies, but they should start doing something like this. Second brother, would you get this, bro?
Yeah, I saw recently. I just saw a custom with the camouflage that someone did, and they did a damn good job on that.
Yeah.
But like for this one, it's like for the body and the hair, it's like, if they can refine their sculpt. If they can refine that scope, I definitely get it because I'm a damn diehard Conan fan.
Hell yeah!
But if somebody, and I think there is, I had to check on eBay. There is some folks that are out there that have actually done head sculpts for a Conan figure if they was going to put it together. So I may jump into the ring and get this if I can find a head sculpt that is like perfect to go with it, because the body and the weapons and everything is on point. And the head sculpt is not horrible.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
But
just doesn't look like Arnold.
It just like
yeah.
It's at best. It's like with the Ripley figure. It's like, okay, if you could try to look past certain things and just use your imagination, it's the spirit of the character. You may be able to work with it, but if you're a perfectionist and you're like, hey, it got to be dead on point, nah. But I would jump if I can find one on eBay that has a nice head sculpt. I'd jump on this and just swap the heads out.
Yeah, and there's a lot of Arnold sculpts floating around because it's a lot of Hot Toys that it's a lot of Arnold Hot Toys, so it's a lot of little what are they called? Not rotocast, but a lot of it's a lot of knockoff Arnold sculpts out there, and I think enough where and they're not that expensive where you can do some tooling and and get something to work. With a little bit of work, a little bit of creativity, I think you can have something. I know it kind of sucks that you're already paying $270 for all that, but what you're getting for $270, look at it as you're getting a good kit, you're getting a good body, you're getting good accessories and all that. So with a little bit of work, a little bit of creativity, you can have something real nice.
Ooh, okay. So wait a minute. Is this 1/6? Okay, so I'm gonna pull this up really quick. Shout out to Chris Talbot. He actually sent me this really quick. So I want to pull this up. Yeah. So.
Is that Big Bad Toy Store?
You see that?
It is. Yep.
You see that?
Can you blow it up a little bit? Let me see.
I can't on here. But I can try to see if I can find it on Big Bad.
Sold out.
That sculpt look good.
Yeah,
that
sold out.
definitely looks good.
That sculpt, if you take that sculpt and put it on this body,
and put it on that,
you have the ultimate. This is the 1/6 scale. So this is basically a sold out piece. But if you had this, it would definitely look good. I would actually say putting that, on this body, then you have the ultimate. The only difference is one's rooted, one isn't. You know what I mean? So, but I think, that's forgivable at that point.
This would look like his son. If he had a son, this would be him.
Yep.
Yeah. Bro. It's somebody that he looks like, and I'm trying to figure out who it is. Like is it an actor or I'm trying to think, or is it a wrestler? It's somebody that he
It's
looks
the
like.
dude who spotted you today at the gym, bro. That's who it is.
Definitely, man. I think this is something that I know Usby's gonna get though. So I mean, he was saying it behind the chat. He's like, yeah, I can't wait.
No. Also, I think y'all are tripping. This isn't Conan the Barbarian. It's just Barbarian, generic. Why do he look like Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't get y'all. I'm sorry. Sometimes y'all. Didn't we have a show about expectations a couple weeks ago? Come on, guys. Get with the program here. This is the Barbarian.
It's the Barbarian, bro.
No, I mean, yeah, the sculpt isn't great. And sorry, as I heard some of the Ripley, but yeah, they need some work, but I think they'll get the job done. You know what I mean? Far enough away in the background on a shelf, They'll get the job done. But yeah, no, it's not good. For 280, not good.
And they can. Yeah.
Nah.
Nah. And they call them third party. Here's again, there's no shade on third party companies because Mars Toys, they got my money all day, every day. Toys, they gets my money. You know what I mean? But it's just these other companies, it's kind of suspect. You guys got to kind of watch it. Just watch what you get and be careful about getting those pieces because might be a shadow of disappointment, but they could improve. There's room for improvement. So we'll definitely see. Is Calvin here, bro? Or
I'm here.
He's there.
Cal, there you go, Cal. Cal, you gonna get this, bro?
The sun has set. Nah, man, I'm cool on this. I don't need a Conan or whatever that is right there. It definitely does want me to go watch the movie again. I definitely want to see that. To touch back on what I was trying to say about Ripley, I was saying no for that as well. I said that's not my Ripley. That's not my Dana Barrett because she could have gotten it back in the 80s. And nah, I'm a pass.
Back in the 80s, dog, she can get it now, dog. Don't diss her, dog.
Have you seen her in Avatar, son?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little on the downslope now, but back in the day, she sure could get.
Who, Dana Barrett?
I get it. You want her in that Ghostbusters scene. I get it.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Got them red gloves when you need them.
Oh man, definitely, bro. Cam, round it out with you, bro. You getting this? I know you getting this piece, bro.
Nah, no, I ain't getting this. I do appreciate that they're attempting this and it is seamless. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was a dude from the Tick. Remember the original Tick?
Oh shit!
Bro, you got so for everybody, bro.
I thought it was his ass, but I mean, if y'all can switch that head sculpt, I'll be okay. But it's not terrible. It's just Arnold from Junior. That's all.
Wow.
He had a wig on in the movie. I remember that. The shit was brown.
Oh yeah.
Bro, come on, man. Okay. But nah, definitely, bro. I don't know. It could be for somebody. We already know it could be. Definitely isn't something that's going to work in my collection. Again, I just want something a bit better, but who knows? What we could pull off or how we can round it out. You never know, man.
Well, I'm gonna crash get the hell out of that.
You gonna crash kit? You gonna get it? He's like, I'm gonna crash kit it. Hey, Miguel, you started it, bro.
I know, bro.
Bro, you got, you know what? You gonna have to run with it from now on, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm with it. Crash
You
kit
got to
all
run
day.
with it from now on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expectations. You already set that expectations. You got to run with it, brother. Anyway, man, it's been a great show, bro. Definitely, we had a great show tonight. Great conversation with everybody, man. We did so well. I don't want to interrupt too much more time because Jay got some unfinished business, so he got to get off the panel real quick, man. He got to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely, we got to get him off the show, man. So we got to basically run some things.
Round
Great
two.
discussion. round two, fight. Yeah, definitely, man.
Finish her.
Yeah, right. Flawless victory. He's straight up. His character, like the character always has a move at the end when it's a flawless victory. Jay's would be like, whew.
Jay wins.
Yeah. Definitely, bro. Definitely, man. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. It's just been a great show, man. Second brother, what you got going on, man? What can we expect from you? When is your show going to hit, bro?
I'm shooting for a target date for mid June.
That's what I'm talking
June.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. Let's go.
So
Let's go, bro.
I
Can't
pretty
wait.
much got scripts going on what I'm going to do, a couple of things that I'm reviewing to set up for it. So looking at mid June target date.
Good, bro. Good, bro. Definitely can't wait for that. 106 people in here. We got 106 people in here. All I need is 100 people to hit that like button. 107. Make sure you hit the like button right now. All you have to do is hit like. While you watch it, just go pow, hit that like button. Get us to 100 likes. Do it right now. Please, please, please do it. This social support. It's for free. All you got to do is hit that like button. Let's go. Anyway, USB, what's going on with you, brother? What can we expect from you, man?
What can you expect from me? Well, I'm going to Disneyland a couple weeks, so I'll send you a bunch of pictures from there.
Hey, nice.
And then other than that, nothing. Bricks and Brews will be soon. I have been so busy every freaking weekend. Yes, there you go. I've been so busy every weekend. I haven't had a time to sort of schedule it, but yeah, I need to look at my schedule for the remainder of the month and put it on the books.
Yes.
Other than that, man, just living the dream. Just finished Jedi Fallen Order. About to start Zelda. And then go from there, man. So I'll just be hanging out. See you next Wednesday.
Hell yeah, bro. It's always, man. So good to have you here, brother. If you haven't already subscribed to my main USB, make sure you actually do, man. SBB, what you got going on, bro? What can we expect from you, my brother?
Firstly, thanks again for having me. I appreciate it very much.
Always.
We're live on Mondays. I'm working on some stop motion here about on the back table. I don't know if you can see it. Moff Gideon is one of the stars of that one. So,
got you.
Coming up with that, and then it's just thanks for having me. It's great being in the room, chilling with you guys rather than just in the chat for a change. And then, probably a long while.
That shirt, bro. Loving the shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I bought it because Bret Hart's still on it. I got
definitely
Hart
Yo,
Foundation.
I just saw his interview with Stone Cold yesterday.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's some
so-
good stuff.
Oh,
So
Jay, he's going to be at Raleigh too.
Really?
Brett, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
We
nice.
definitely there. Mom there too. She loves him.
oh yeah.
Yo, my mom had a crush on him too. It's funny.
Damn, everybody got a what? Motherfucker.
Yeah, my mom
Damn.
loved him.
Yeah, my mom came out the closet with that. I was like, really? Like, okay.
He was like, Mama, what? Yeah, I got to give a quick shout out to my man before we actually move on. To my bro, he's doing some magnificent work. He's actually, Ty. We all know Ty. Ty.
Hell
Ty's
yeah.
doing his thing. But look what Ty's doing for me right now, brother. Look what Ty's doing for me right now, brother. He is putting
shit. He putting that work in. Nice.
He is putting that
damn.
work in. So Ty is doing something magnificent for me right now. I had to tease it. Shout out to Ty. I cannot wait till it's done, brother. You were
awesome work.
incredible, awesome piece. I cannot wait to get it. So yeah, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you,
That's the
brother.
man right there.
That is the man. Miguel, thank you for being here, bro, and clear up the spot. Again, I got the email back, the invoice, the beard is clear, the insurance is on there, so you good to go. So what's going on with you, bro?
Nah, first and foremost, man, I appreciate the invite. I definitely loved it. I appreciate being here. This is like, listen, I wake up at 4:00 in the morning, go to work, then I gotta go teach. Today I was sparring, my face is all swollen, I'm like bleeding all over the place. So for me to come here now is just, it's just relaxing. So I really appreciate, being here and sharing this stuff with you guys and picking your brain about stuff. I think it's really cool. As far as me, guys, I'm always busy, but Friday nights are my live show. You guys are all welcome to come on. Whoever wants to come on. I'm very like, I want everybody to win type person. I have a Facebook group with a little bit over 1K called Collectors Assemble. If you guys join, you're more than welcome to, advertise your videos on there. That helps me out because I can't like keep up with everybody. So when I see it on, I'm like, oh shit, I'll go on it. Also with the people in my group they're the same way.
Super dope.
It's just a real good way to share everybody's, videos and thoughts and stuff. By all means, you're all more than welcome. You don't ever have to ask. Just whatever you want to put on there. Yeah, man. And then I got 2 videos coming up soon. So one is the Thor Unleashed 1/10 scale figure from Iron Studios. I believe I'm airing that next Thursday. It all depends because I did get the email for the 1-to-1 life-size Joker from The Killing Joke, which I'm super excited to get. And I'm going to try to pump that video out ASAP. So those are pretty much the 2 things I got. But everybody can find me under Toy Quest 101 under any social media site. It's my daughter's YouTube channel. I'm just her co-host, to be honest with you. But yeah, we do a little bit of everything. We unbox, review stuff, we interview celebrity guests. Now that I'm doing a live show this year, something that people have been asking me for a while, I try to get celebrities and companies on there so the community could engage with them versus just doing an interview and airing it. And people seem to like that. So yeah, man, you guys are more than welcome, to come check us out. And again, I really appreciate you guys and having me here and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Always, brother. You already know. So good and glad to have you here. I was like, yo, jump on. He was like, yeah, no question. Say less.
Yeah, I'm down.
So definitely so good.
Brother Cousins next. Brother Cousins next.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Let's go, bro. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Cam, what's going on with you, brother? What you got coming up, man? I mean, Cam, I know you're busy, bro. We know that you a busy man. You got a lot of stuff going on, man. So we want to always show support, bro.
Yo, can we get that for Valentine's Day's presents? I'll give some my son to give out.
Bro, I'm thinking about getting some that are for the fall and possibly pumpkin spiced. Yeah, man, bro. Thank you for having me as always. I'm probably gonna have like a busy week next week, like you already said. I'm supposed to be possibly going to go see The Flash next week for early screening as well as
bitch. So you got a response back for that?
So I'm going to do a spoiler-free review of those and then a regional review afterwards.
You said New York?
No. I'll be here, so I'll be seeing them here out in like Tyson's Corner, VA.
Oh, gotcha.
Nice. Or there's another one. Most of them are there. Either they're like in like the Wheaton area though. So I actually have a site, and I'll send it to you guys or anybody else that wants to see. You sign up, and they'll send you early screening stuff. You just have to really just be kind of proactive on there and just make sure it's in a city near you. You can go check it out, and they just let anybody in, honestly. So yeah, I'll send that over to everybody though.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So yeah, thanks for being here as always, Cuzzo. Every week, get Cam to $1,000. We already know, man. He is on his way. Yeah. Get Cam to $1,000. Make sure that you do. If you haven't, the link for his channel is in the description. So basically, make sure that you head on over there for real, and let's get it going. Jay, brother, what's going on with you, man? What can we see coming up from you next, bro?
So yeah, it's gonna be hard tomorrow. It's gonna be hard, depending on what we get, and but I got some ideas. I got some ideas for a show. So definitely, Miguel, definitely, if you want to come on tomorrow, definitely, please, brother, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to anybody. Definitely. So yeah, we'll be doing best of the best tomorrow. Got to see if we're doing half show Saturdays with Lou. I gotta see what's up with him with that. So we want to get that back rolling. Some Good Morning Grails definitely coming back next week with Good Morning Grails. Got a couple surprise grails coming too, so that's gonna be great. Some good surprises, and that's about it. Definitely, just definitely trying to get it all done and be on everybody's channel and trying to get up to this, try to hit him almost. I think I'm at 100 away from 3K. So
let's go. Come on, man. Come
almost
on.
There.
Let's go.
Almost there.
100 away from 3K. Let's just come on, man. Subscribe to everybody that you actually see here if you haven't already. Get the movement going. It's so important to do so. So definitely, come on, let's go. Hardest working guy on the road, Calvin. What's going on with you, bro?
And staying on the grind as usual. Let's see, I've got a LWO Friday with the guys as usual. So who knows what crazy shit they're gonna come up with to talk about. Always a good time to sit back with them. Use tomorrow morning. I'm picking up from Disney Imagineering, delivering in Hollywood. I have no clue what I'm picking up. The last time I did a Disney account, I got to visit a George Lucas vault. It had all kind of shit in there. I showed Lael some pictures and videos when I first met him. So
what happened if that
That's
accidentally
awesome.
disappears?
like I don't fuck up my money, but you know, it was just nice to be in the space. You know what I'm saying? From hot toys to posters to stickers to you name it. Golf clubs, bags, the merchandise that was in that building. It was like a mini football field.
Lucasfilm got to him just real quick.
Yeah.
God damn. Did they get me?
They hacked you.
Am I back?
Almost.
You back? Am I back? All right.
Yeah, you back.
Last weekend, I got to pick up for the Game of Thrones Hollywood Bowl. Got to deliver stage equipment for that concert. So that was dope to work that event. So I get some dope accounts from time to time. So otherwise, just good hanging out with the fellas and talking shop with y'all. And I appreciate the invite as always, y'all.
As always, brother, thank you for being here as always. And everybody out there in the chat, thank you guys for being here with me as well. It's been a great show. What do we got coming up? Of course, Figure Flex Friday. If you aren't in attendance, Figure Flex Friday, every Friday, where we actually get a chance to showcase all your work, everybody's body of work out there. So I know it's going to be some dope flexes this week. Me, myself, Luminar, and Lou. We basically run that ship. So definitely can't wait to see what we got coming up on Friday. Also, Collectors Lounge International on Sunday. We took a hiatus last Sunday because it was Mother's Day. So you got to spend the time with the mamas. And, so definitely we put that on hold and, kind of did that. But yeah, this basically can't wait to talk some shop. Who knows? I mean, because it's been these last 2 weeks have been a drought. It's like sort of like a dry. It's been a dry space. So the only thing that can probably get me excited right now is that they magically released Wanda. And that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Definitely. So hopefully we get that. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Anyway, thank you guys for actually being there. Everybody in attendance tonight. It's been a great show. Again, have a good rest of your evening. Be kind to everybody. Peace and love. God bless. And all that good stuff. And we will see y'all next week. Let's go.